Hi and welcome to this new Kali Linux video. In this video, we'll continue talking about Kali Linux customization. And today we will talk about customization the window manager. So in order to customize the window manager, we need to open the settings for window manager. So in order to do that, we need to go to the start menu. And then here we can just type in the search field window manager, and then we will have the window manager. And let me make it a little bit bigger. Here we have four tabs, and number one tab is the style tab. And under the style, we can change the theme of the window manager. So let me choose something else. As you can see, the color here is blue now because we changed the theme to Dalua. Let me open again another window, open folder. So this is going to be the background to make you see better the change. So now we can change between them. Look, as you see, this is the default and the Kali dark, and then the dark one. This suffix here means that the font and the size of everything is going to be a little bigger than the default to make you see better. So for people who have problems with small fonts, this is a better option. You can change them, you can go over them all to see which works for you the best. I'm gonna stick to the Kali dark and leave it there. So this is the theme. And then we have the title font. We can change the font of the title. And if we click on the tab or the button here, we will have a search field and a lot of options to choose from. I'm not going to change it, but you can search for something else or something you like better as this font. And then here we have the title alignment, which is center. And when we talk about the title alignment, we talk about this title here in the middle, and here it says window manager, and you can see in the other window it say Kali Tuna. And this is the tunnel is the name of the workspace that we are in now. And we can change it to the right. You can see now it's on the right and the title here is on the right. I'm going to keep it center. And here we can see another option, the button layouts. We can change the layout of the buttons. So when we say the layout, this means that this layout here. So here you see the close button here on the top right, and then the minimize and maximize button, and the title, and then here the menu, which is here, by the way. There are other two buttons here. You can check them to see what they do. One of them is shade and the other one is stick. You can just ignore them. But if you want to remove something from here and add it here, or you want to change the layout, you can just drag and drop the element in the active menu, or drag the other element in the other menu. Like you see now, we got the menu here at the bottom. I'm not gonna bring it back now. Now it's back to its place. And the second thing is the keyboard. Here we have all the shortcuts. And when we open a window, like toggle above, toggle full screen, there are a lot of options. You can go over them and learn from them. I can just show you one of them. It's the Alt or the option on Mac with F4, and it's gonna close this window. Close window. So I'm not gonna change it now. I'm gonna leave it as it is. And there is cycle windows. It's like in Windows you can press on Alt and Tab. So here Alt and Tab. Now let me go back. And then we have the focus. There are some good options here. We have a click to focus, and then we have focus follow mouse. So when we click, so it's focusing on the element, but when we move the mouse, so as you see, I'm clicking to focus on the element, and we can change it to focus or follows mouse. So now it's hard to notice the difference, but you need to um, try it by yourself to see the difference between click focus and focus follow mouse. And here we have new window focus. So when you open a new window, the new window is going to be on the top and it's going to be in the focus. And then raise on focus. So which means when we click on a window, it's going to be on the top and it's going to be active when we click on it, or it's going to be on the top. To be honest, not to waste time here, these are kind of not going to make a huge difference for you, but it's good to know what they are doing. Then here we have the uh, advanced tab. And here it's more about the snapping. So if I'm going to move the window, it's going to snap to screen borders or it's going to snap to the other windows. So if we have a window here, the window is going to, if we activate this element, you can activate, you can make them both here active. So if I click on it, it's going to snap to screen borders and it's going to snap also to other windows. And here the wrap workspaces when reaching the screen edges. And actually, this is kind of useless in my case because I don't use other workspaces and I haven't noticed any difference when trying to play with it and to see what's doing. And there is here just something that I saw kind of change or it's kind of making a difference. So here when we resize, so you can see we have this blue layer. It's hiding the content when we try to resize. And we can also activate it when moving. So now let's move. As you see, we have also this blue layer. And if we remove it, we will not have this blue layer. And the same here, if we remove it, we will not have this blue layer over the content. So you can activate them or remove them. And here, double click action. So if I'm going to double click here on the top of the window, what's going to happen? So we can make it fill the window, which means take the whole space here, or we can make it to nothing. So here, these two options and the first options are very important. And here, the wrap workspaces when reaching the screen edge is not that important. At least in my case, maybe you can find a usage for it or something useful for it. That's all about the window manager. If you have any question, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.